screen lawn program and you want to know what can you do to make sure that you get the best results, there's two things. Most important things that homeowners can do: first, mowing. The second was watering. So watering is one of the most important things a homeowner can do to keep their grass thick and healthy all year long and get the most out of their lawn care program. And the proper amount of water is critical. Some homeowners want to water the lawn every day, which might be fine, but it just depends on your soil texture and your irrigation system, if you have one, if you don't have one. One thing to keep in mind is you want to know how much water you're actually applying to the soil. Some soils can only hold so much, and then some soils are sandy and they lose water very quickly. Some soils are clay and they hold a lot of water. So the goal of watering in the springtime is you don't want to water your lawn too much. Typically in the spring, we get a lot of rainfall. So you can actually almost starve your lawn from irrigation, make the soil or make the roots of the grass go deeper and deeper to go and find the water that's naturally in the soil. You may need to irrigate once a week. In the summertime, we get less rainfall. You may need to irrigate more. So during the summer, typically our lawns need about 1.5 to 2 inches of water a week, depending on the temperature. So what we have is a transevaporation coefficient, right? So you need to know how much your grass plant loses water. So grass plants lose water from the leaf tissue, evaporation that comes from the soil, the water evaporates, and then you have a transevaporation that comes from the leaf tissue. So your plants are losing water, your soil's losing water, and then you may not be adding more water. There's a lot of math that goes into figuring out how much water your lawn actually needs. So what I just recommend to customers is, hey, water a couple times a week. Make sure you put on your sprinkler system anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes at a time. If you want to prevent disease and other issues, if you don't have a sprinkler system and you don't have a timer that you can just turn on every time, it might be difficult to water your lawn at 5 a.m. every morning. But typically the best time to water your lawn is early morning hours. That way, when the sun comes up, it can actually dry out the leaf tissue and your grass doesn't stay wet all day long, because you don't want the leaf tissue to stay wet. So early morning waters are great. Anytime the dew is on the lawn is a good time to water the grass. You want to avoid watering at night, because if you water at night, your grass can stay wet for too long. And if your lawn stays wet for too long, you can create disease and fungus issues and cause discoloration. So best practices, water early morning. That's the best time. But again, if you don't have a sprinkler system and the only time you can water is at 8 p.m. when you get home from work, go ahead and turn the sprinkler system on, because some water is better than no water.